Is it time to buy or sell Microsoft stock? In this video, we will explore Microsoft in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 29th of August, 2025. And now we are here to offer you an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any critical updates that could affect your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since the 26th of August, 2025, our system has classified Microsoft as a sell candidate, resulting in a score of -3.12. Let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Surprisingly, the stock has outperformed our system's expectations, achieving a gain of 0.93%. This equates to an average return of 0.23% per day since it was designated as a sell candidate. The stock is currently positioned in the lower section of a robust upward trend in the short term, which typically signifies a favorable buying opportunity. However, if the lower trend floor at $504.63 is breached, it may initially signal a slower ascent and could serve as an early warning of a potential trend reversal. The ongoing 3-month trend indicates a possible change of approximately 10.94% in the upcoming 3 months, with an estimated return ranging between 10.49% and 20.87%. When we examine the longer-term outlook, our 12-month analysis projects a change of 19.53%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance could fluctuate between -8.04% and +27.96% over the next year. In practical terms, this would translate to a future price between $465.94 and $648.35. Our latest daily update for Microsoft includes the headline, Microsoft stock price down approximately 0.579% on Friday. The Microsoft stock price decreased by approximately 0.579% on the last trading day, which was Friday, the 29th of August, 2025, dropping from $500.64 to $506.69. During the last trading session, the stock fluctuated by 1.01%, ranging from a low of $504.49 to a high of $509.60. The price has declined in 7 of the last 10 days and is down by approximately 2.59% during this period. Additionally, volume increased on the last day by 3 million shares, though this occurred alongside falling prices. This may serve as an early warning, indicating a slight increase in risk over the next few days. In total, 21 million shares were traded, amounting to approximately $10.57 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the stock was $555.45, while the lowest price reached $344.79. Currently, the price is 8.78%, or $48.76, below the 52-week high of $555.45, which is also the all-time high for the stock. Microsoft is at the forefront as the S&P 500 reaches new heights, with MSFT increasing by approximately 18.6% year-to-date through the 27th of August. It has been highlighted among the Magnificent Seven due to a surge in free cash flow, which is driving stock buybacks and enhancing investor confidence. This impressive cash generation serves as a significant short-term advantage. It supports dividends, stock repurchases, and multiple expansions, while also helping to manage immediate macroeconomic shocks. Meanwhile, growing estimates from Wall Street regarding substantial capital spending on artificial intelligence are boosting Microsoft's long-term prospects. Increased investments in Azure AI, Copilot implementations, and enterprise services are anticipated to deliver sustained revenue and margin growth. However, heightened expectations for capital expenditures raise the stakes for execution and could put pressure on margins if spending increases faster than revenue generation. Recent employee protests and subsequent layoffs have introduced risks to Microsoft's reputation and culture, potentially leading to short-term volatility and sell-offs driven by headlines. However, these developments are unlikely to change Microsoft's financial outlook unless they escalate into widespread workforce disruptions or attract regulatory scrutiny. In summary, in the near term, the stock will likely follow market sentiment, analyst recommendations, and news related to artificial intelligence. In the longer term, its robust cash flow and strong position in the AI and cloud sectors will continue to support sustained growth. Analyst ratings. On Thursday, the 31st of July 2025, it was reported that Morgan Stanley assigned Microsoft a grade of overweight with a hold action. On Thursday, the 31st of July 2025, it was reported that UBS assigned Microsoft a grade of buy with a hold action. On Thursday, the 31st of July 2025, it was reported that Oppenheimer assigned Microsoft a grade of outperform with a hold action. On Thursday, the 31st of July 2025, it was reported that Wells Fargo assigned Microsoft a grade of overweight with a hold action. On Thursday, the 31st of July 2025, it was reported that Barclays assigned Microsoft a grade of overweight with a hold action. Analysts have assigned a general neutral rating to Microsoft stock. They categorize the price-to-earnings ratio as a sell and the price-to-book ratio as a strong sell. However, for return on investment, analysts have given the stock a strong buy rating. The following signals have been identified for Microsoft. Currently, there are few to no positive technical signals. The Microsoft stock indicates a buy signal from the short-term moving average. However, the long-term average presents a general sell signal. With the long-term average positioned above the short-term average, this results in an overall sell signal, suggesting a more negative outlook for the stock. Should there be further gains, the stock will encounter resistance at $514.19 from the long-term moving average. Conversely, if the stock declines, it will find some support from the short-term average at $505.83. A breakthrough above the long-term average will trigger another buy signal, while a dip below the short-term average will generate an additional sell signal, reinforcing the overall negative sentiment. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Monday, August 4, 2025, and since then, the stock has decreased by 5.4%. Additional declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Furthermore, a sell signal is currently indicated from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. Volume increased while prices fell yesterday, which could serve as an early warning, necessitating closer monitoring of the stock. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, sell signal. Pivots, sell signal from 20 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 7 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal from 4 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal from 10 days ago. The relation between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 7 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we observe short moving average, sell signal from 11 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 85 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages shows a buy signal from 76 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us for more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Microsoft. Microsoft finds support from accumulated volume at $495.94. This level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction is expected when this support is tested. Generally, the stock exhibits very controlled movements, and with good liquidity, the risk associated with this stock is considered quite low. During the last day, the stock fluctuated $5.11 between its high and low, translating to 1.01%. Over the past week, the stock has shown an average daily volatility of 1.12%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for Microsoft, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. This is a relatively normal PE ratio, often seen in businesses with long track records or predictable revenues. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is expected on the 29th of October, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at $3.65. Keep an eye on these numbers, as they can greatly impact stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Microsoft. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Microsoft is at $524.11. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be surpassed before establishing a position. For those who already hold the stock, this could serve as a point to consider for swing trading. Conversely, on the downside, Microsoft faces its first support level at $495.94. If this support level remains intact, it could present a favorable entry point, anticipating a potential rebound. The combined average rating for Microsoft from multiple analyst sources is neutral. Now let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 15th of August, 2025, Coleman Amy conducted an insider sale of 88,645 shares of common stock. On the 12th of August, 2025, Numoto Takeshi conducted an insider sale of 2,000 shares of common stock. On the same day, Numoto Takeshi also conducted an insider sale of 2,850 shares of common stock. On the 11th of August, 2025, Smith Bradford L. conducted an insider sale of 20,000 shares of common stock. On the 15th of July, 2025, Coleman Amy again conducted an insider sale of 32,344 shares of common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've calculated the insider power to be negative with a ratio of negative 66.945. Overall, insiders purchased 57,894 shares and sold 234,478 shares in the last 100 trades. We have a negative evaluation for this stock, and no stop loss has been established. Is Microsoft stock a good buy? The Microsoft stock shows several negative indicators. Despite a positive trend, we anticipate that Microsoft will perform weakly in the coming days or weeks, leading us to a negative evaluation of this stock. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Tuesday, the 2nd of September, we expect Microsoft to open higher by approximately 0.2%, starting at $506.93. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money. It's essential to consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions regarding the purchase or sale of securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on the information provided by StockInvest.us. By using this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We invite you to comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for this stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from all of us here at StockInvest.